Look at this. There's a teleport from Rascal in, coming behind Xie. He might want to turn this tower off or convert it into a bot lane dive.
Oh man, he is looking for that bottom lane. Full retreat coming out. Peanut's been able to back away. Flashes available.
They know though. They must have seen this because Peanut is sticking around. They're looking to counter this one out.
Can they make it work though? Kramer gets jumped on, dunked on, and the sky is split. He stays alive a few seconds longer. Ruler's escaping for now, and the tower dive has worked. The next target is going to be Mark. Rascal is tagging up. Ruler's the only one stuck in the bottom lane.
Can't fight this.
They're simply split up too far. Mark can go into the Zenith play. Body slam, flash, barrel, already caught out. Xie is going low. The massive Lamb's Respite buys enough time for Xie to stay alive. Dawning Shadow is rattling across the team, and somehow Gen G have done it. The barrel's come through. Here comes Rascal. The Sky Splitters come down. Xie is in trouble. Dash forward from BDD. Caught up by the Zenith blade. Body slam interrupts the engage from Lungxing, and that's life going down. Lungxing and the rest of LGD trying to turn it back around. Rascal going low. He's down. He's dead. LGD win the fight.
Gen G are crazy. They're going for the 4 versus 5, and it was so close to all that scale infinitely in terms of range. Kindred can get that. Senna, of course, can get that too, and that could be really hard later in the game, especially when Grug is trying to catch people out. Set as well. They're just trying to buy some pressure out of bot. I think they're going to try to convert this one into an early dragon, or with the Rift Herald, just place it down for some plates.
Yeah, Rift Herald's plate gank.
Oh,
flare
TP behind.
Down. Ruler's going to be able to escape. Insta cleanse, by the way, which was beautiful. Ultimate is available for Xie. He fires it on Ruler, but he cannot get the damage. Clid is there to body block and save his bot laner's life. Committing to the play, saving the tower, losing the mid lane.
The Cinder flank TP goes horribly, horribly wrong right there. Gen G say thank you very much. And they get so many towards that mid lane tower because even Rascal now is moving down from the top side of the map. Ruler in trouble.
Predator was procced. Clid's going to be inside the pit. Ruler's got flash available to him, but he's going to get rooted up, and this should be a dead bot laner. 0-1-2. For Gen G's Ruler, and this will mean life and Clid. They back away from the Dragon Pit. They've lost their bot laner. He was flanked, surrounded, and killed.
Yeah, Xie has to be careful here farming out mid lane because Gen G clearly cannot fight of the dragon, but they could try to jump on him in mid lane. That's why he's literally just hugging his tower right now. This is a good responsive play from him, not to fall victim there.
2,000 gold lead so far for Gen G. Dragon will have an advantage over LGD, the 4th seed from the LPL. They are ahead. But it is definitely not as sizable as we've seen, and now Xie is going to be the next target. There's a lot to see how...
They want to dive this tower. Peanut is close, but you have to look out because the chain CC between the Ashe and everything else is so massive. Here we go!
Yep, that's a...
Just like I was talking about.
Yep, definitely.
Peanut's ult is good, but it can't kill onto Peanut. Now Life and Rascal do have to be careful. I really like how Life is playing this. He's hiding in the fog of war to make sure that this dive can't come through.
Exceptional vision, awareness, and understanding as Peanut steps forward. I don't know if he did see him or not. If you look at vision, by the way, a number of Gen G wards in the northern half of the map. Peanut's going to get jumped on. Rascal's doing so much damage. Lamb's Respite will buy enough time for Lungxing to arrive. The slam dunk Sky Splitter! Beautifully done from Gen G, but here comes Mark. Dawning Shadow will buy some time. The Solar Flare won't find a target. Xie obliterates Ruler this time round. Revenge for the failed attempt.
And the dive is still coming through. Clid, though, waiting. He has ultimate.
Does indeed. Can he knock someone under the tower? Here comes Xie. Scatter the Weak will not find the stun that it wants. And LGD will find themselves at this gap. I mean, Gen G are only going to get their first dragon, so Soul, less of a threat. I imagine Baron will become a scary possibility here that LG don't want to concede. But how do they...
Powerful. Can pack the one-shot here onto BDD, but there's MR.
Yep, high skill
It's not a one-shot.
Got enough to pick up the kill. Dark Sphere was summoned, and Xie...
Teleport behind.
Chase. TP coming down. BDD has already used his flash. Lungxing, slice, dice, Boy of the Room King, and Cole the Meek for a kill. It did need a teleport, so teleport disadvantage. I didn't see where Rascal TP'd though.
Set now, and we'll be able to find that Luden's Echo no problem, but it wasn't the ideal position for them to fight on, like in any sort of 5 versus 5. And I think the other thing for LG, Lungxing, no teleport, so he's just going to try and break that top lane tower, or without any vision, not actually fully commit to that. He'll just let the minions do the trick before walking down here, and no one from Gen G is responding to that top lane wave, so all that's going to be lost as Ruler barely dodges the Scatter of the Weak.
Oh, I clenched for Ruler on that one. The stun was so close. Culling will do a lot of damage. That. The engage comes in from Life. That's a showstopper of note. Mark is able to throw out the Solar Flare, but it is Life that is lost. Now Rascal continues the chase. The Sky Splitter comes up, as well as the follow-up by damage, and Rascal's blown up by Xie. all of the pressure onto LGD costs
Drake for the mid lane turret. LGD are going to accept that one. They need the gold. They're going to bring it back to even.
Absolutely the case. 2 dragons to 1. This will be 4 towers to 3. What is Klid thinking? He's starting to make his way back. Rascal's up in 15 seconds.
Rascal on top of this Volibear. He didn't have to use the teleport. He just walks into this. And now Mark won't have a way to get back onto the map.
No, he absolutely will not.
He's still here.
Staying inside the pit. He needs to body slam over the wall, and he does. Xie's got a lot of dark spheres on the wall. Ghost Gold and Solar Flare. Not going to find the target.
Oh!
The Zenith Blade does! Mark goes all the way in, but where's the follow-up damage? Nobody dead just yet until Mark gets blown up. Now Lung Xing is being hammered away on 2 carries. The barrel locks him against the wall, and Rascal can't find a follow-up. Mark loses his life.
Only get 1 kill this game. Very, very close. After LGT took some good fights, but this is the teleport we were waiting for. Rascal is coming in.
He absolutely is. Sidesteps the stun on all 4s, and Xie gets set up for the dunk down by Rascal. Do they reinitiate the Baron?
It's okay, Trevor. Xie doesn't have his ult, so he can't pop over the wall and stop the Baron from going down, and Genji are looking once again for Lung Xing.
The culling is starting to tick away. Lung Xing's going low. Zenith Blade finds Klid. Dawning Shadow as well. That's the kill into Klid. No smite for a follow-up Baron. BDD is using the passive fantastically, dashing in and out. So Xie
for one, every single fight. These teams just locked into it here, and now we've reached a point because everyone is showing their cards, right? It's not about setting up vision anymore and then advancing into the enemy territory. It's just see hero, kill hero, and that's given LGD a much better chance in terms of turning these fights around. Mark was able to pick off Klid right there at the back and does cost his life. The weakness of Leona.
LGD, they're committing to this
Genji
pit.
are on this flank. Watch life come around the corner here with the showstopper.
Lung Xing's got the opportunity to get behind Genji.
It's a double flank.
Good stun being landed there by Xie. The Infernal's been pulled outside the pit by Genji, and now we've got ourselves the tops battling on the left-hand side, and the rest of the team's in the river.
LGD still fighting over this dragon down to 2,000 HP. Mark goes in.
It's going to reset. Remember, Lamb's Respite can buy some time. Scout of the Week will be able to stun it. Stolen! Genji managed to pick it up. They find themselves the follow-up as now all of a sudden Lung Xing is trying to escape. That root will land onto Rascal. Mark commits. The Solar Flare's already been used. That's a flash forward from Lung Xing. He's wrecking the double AD backline. Defensive flash away from Ruler, but it will cost him his life.
No, Ruler stayed alive. He was able to sustain
out in these fights. It is difficult. Don't get me wrong. Getting through Gragas, Volibear, set. I acknowledge that. But it's a reason LGD are still 3,000 gold down. And now we once again go back to the Baron dance. North of the
they're hiding in the brush, looking for the pick.
Yeah, Mark's gonna get caught out. Yeah, this should just be an easy kill. How much can Mark do? Solar Flare not even used just yet. Stays alive. A few seconds. A peanut forced to flash. That could be pivotal if the Baron gets started.
Yeah, not having that one is gonna be a big deal. I think Genji are gonna want to start this up. Lung Xing is on the rotation.
For Genji if they pick it up.
Both teams have wards to spot out their flank, so Lung Xing can't get around the corner again. Look at the...
That Solar Flare was fantastic, but the Zenith Blade did not find its target. So the initiation comes out. Asher right between the updates. Goal for Genji, and the dragon is now live. We're once again going to be battling. Gigantic burst of damage onto BDD. Where's the follow-up? The Zenith Blade found by Mark, but there's no follow-up damage. Enough disengage from Klid, and Life will sacrifice himself to save the rest of the team.
So the Xie gets another stun on the back end of the fight. Mark finding BDD there was absolutely critical. LGD are going to prevent the Infernal Soul from going the way of Genji. Again, though, a single find a flank onto this, but this Baron's going down so quickly, it's going to go down.
They're going to be here too late, too little, too late. Solar Flare comes out. Can LGD win the fight? They need to get rid of multiple Baron buffs. Lung Xing's diving forward into both ADs. He's got himself one. He's looking for another. It is at the cost of Peanut's life, who didn't even get the Lamb's Respite down. Rascal TP's in, only to be sent right back to the fountain.
LGD destroyed Genji right there.
Minions, that will slow them down ever so slightly, but this should be inhibitor.
Yeah, it's just set here. He's not going to be able to clear it from range unless he throws his body into it, gets the showstopper down to clear away those minions. 20 seconds away from BDD, 10 on Klid. Klid shows up with ultimate. That should be enough to stop this game from ending right here, but LGD way back in it.
This is such a turn of events. LGD, the target, Lung Xing stepping all the way forward, gets tagged by the volley, and Genji respecting the AoE initiation tools. They start to back out, and I've seen this before.
Can Klid steal it again, Trevor? That's the question here. LGD are piled up as 5, ready to go for it, but it's going down low.
That's the engagement. Mark manages to find his man. Dawning Shadow goes down. The Dragon is picked up by LGD. That's the third, but can they win the follow-up fight? Life with a gigantic shield. Stays alive long enough to run away. Gen G are destroying LGD. The double 80 carries are not under enough threat.
Oh, Xie!
Blown up. BDD killed by the high skill button. Defense and flash away from Xie as Langxing has to run for his life. It does look like Kramer has been able to escape for now, but at the cost of 4 of his teammates.
It's so critical. Peanut found the smite.
The super minions pouring into the base. This will buy some time. And Kramer, if he can keep Gen G busy, this is good for them.
I mean, life is coming around here. How long can they wait before killing Kramer? They are going to finish him off, and Ruler gets the ace. But now Kramer going to be desynced from the rest of his team 50 seconds.
Picking up his 4. They get themselves a control ward inside the pit.
Peanut has ult.
HP.
He lost it.
Gen G gets it. Gen G secures the Baron, and Peanut forced to flash out. They've got Baron. For another 2 minutes, they can put some pressure on this Infernal Soul, and with the double 80 comp, that's going to be...
Yeah, it's Gen G in full control, and LGD trying to push through mid. There is a wave they can play with. Klid does take some damage. How much can they get here?
A lot of damage coming out. Langxing finds the stun, goes golden. The showstopper comes out from life. Lambs respond by some time. Fantastic barrel from Klid. Peanut's able to escape, and Xie is now running. Mark manages to find a stun, but it's BDD that gets the first of the fight. Now Mark is locked down, stunned. Xie gets one back on life, but it may not matter. Sky Splitter comes out as all of the follow-up damage from BDD, and now Kramer running for his life.
Yeah, Kramer gonna get double flashed on. He can't escape from this. Meanwhile, Klid is taking the Dragon Soul in the bot lane. LGD are trying to get back to base, and Kramer does buy some time. Langxing canceled the recall, and now the TP comes in.
GA's gonna try chase. GA is available. That's a stun onto Rascal. Langxing's gonna be able to cull the meat. The focus right now is Rascal, then they'll turn their attention.
Wait a second, Ruler's here.
Ruler's arrived to the fight, and Rascal survives.
And now Gen G can just push down mid lane. The teleport was used. There's no one left to try and clear away the minion waves. There's an Infernal Soul on Gen G. They have the inhibitor, they have the Baron buff. They're pushing for the win.
They absolutely are. Ruler will be untouched, undefended. He manages to finish this game out. Here comes Xie, pushing forward, gets the stun. Cleanse comes out, Nexus down. Gen G finally take down LGD.
The best game